Hello! Today I finally have a new speed paint for you, and I know it's been a while, I'm sorry about that. Before I get too into this piece, let me tell you, this picture almost murdered my tablet. Okay, so at one point, you might notice in the video when I'm blocking in color for Peridot's leg, my pen just stops moving, and that was because my tablet just died. The little light on it wasn't lighting up, it wasn't responding. I tried unplugging it and plugging it back in, and it said USB not found. I had no idea what was going on, was so worried it was broken, but I don't know, I tried restarting my computer a couple days later and it worked fine, so maybe my tablet's alright, maybe it's just my computer, which would actually be worse because I could probably afford to replace my tablet, but I couldn't really afford to replace my computer, so pray for my technology if you would. But this piece started out as a warm-up sketch, actually. I was going to do a picture of the Shorty Squad all together on the dock. It's going to be this cute little, piece, but it was going to be a lot more complicated. But I did this as a warm-up first, and I actually liked how it turned out. Plus, I haven't recorded anything in such a long time. I just wanted to do something quick and simple. So that's how this happened. Peridot's one of my favorite gyms, if not my absolute favorite gym. I first started watching Steven Universe around the time Jailbreak came out because, I don't know, I tried getting into it before, but I couldn't. But then when Jailbreak came out, everyone in the fandom was like, hey, there are space lesbians. I was like, sign me up. And around that time was when the whole plotline of Peridot getting stranded on Earth happened, and I thought that was a really interesting storyline. I wanted to watch how that progressed, and I am happy watching Peridot's character arc and watching her grow and adapt as a person. Also, I think her voice actress is pretty cool. And I realized that logically speaking, this picture doesn't really make sense because the gyms don't need to sleep, so there's no reason why Peridot should be sleeping with her alien. I just thought it was a cute idea and I wanted to draw it. Plus, I've got these big full-size teddy bears that I share a bed with, and they're pretty nice. They're not as good as giant plush aliens, but they're pretty cute. Here I'm working on some color concept. I found that this makes it a lot easier to actually color pieces. Even with a piece like this, I already have the palettes for the characters in the piece, but it still helps me work out shading and how I'm going to color the background, lighting, all of that. I think my favorite part of this piece is probably Peridot. I think she came out really cute, and my least favorite part is definitely how I drew the alien. I wish I had not given him such a static pose. He should, realistically speaking, be a lot more squished up and folded over, but he's just this big straight board. I wish I'd done that differently. Maybe that's something to improve upon in the future. Oh yeah, right here. This is where my tablet died on me. I was so terrified. It was the worst. I also had this weird problem where for some reason the bucket tool wasn't working. I don't know why. I don't think that's related to the tablet breaking. I don't know. Again, I think my computer's just going out on me, which I really hope it's not, but... Overall, for shading, I wanted to give it a very soft shading, so nothing too harsh, or some harsher shadows in here just to add more shape to it. But I wanted to have this soft, Naptime type feel to it, something very sleepy. I also don't really know where they would be in this picture. It doesn't look like the barn or Steven's house, just some corner with some pillows, maybe a blanket or two. I do have some issue shading Peridot's skin just because it's green, so it's not a normal skin tone. Normally with normal skin tones I'd go for more of a pink or a yellow shading. With Peridot I went for more of a blue shading, partially to go with the softer feel of the piece, but also because I feel it worked better with her skin shading, and I did have a lot of struggle shading the hair. She's got such a unique hair shape. I wasn't really sure how it goes and how I wanted it to go. Not really sure if I'm happy with the shading, but it works. So yeah, here you can see I'm going back and trying to work on Peridot's hair more just because I wanted it to look nice. Again, it's not that it's bad, I just feel like I could have done it better and given it better shapeliness. And now I'm shading the alien, and I'm trying to fix how static the line art is with the shading. It doesn't really carry through well. I still think I should have just redrawn him or drawn him better. But again, things to think about in the future. And with Peridot's mask, originally I put it above the line art because I wasn't sure if I was gonna recolor the line art or if I was just gonna leave it black. So by putting it above the line art, that meant that I wouldn't have to recolor it. But then I ended up coloring the line art so it made the mask look weird and the area of line art around the mask look weird, so it went under the line art later on in the piece. I also struggled with the background. I didn't add as many pillows as I think I should have, so there's just like some weird pillows floating around. I tried to add them in with colors, but it didn't really work. And now I'm adding some more shading to the whole piece just to give it a more cohesive feel. I wanted sort of this like soft light to be coming in the piece, you know, like an early morning kind of coming through the window light. Also, I decided to give Peridot some jewel to add to the whole sleeping thing, and I wasn't sure how I wanted the jewel to look or work out. I'm doing some touch-ups and going over the line art again with a different color, which, as I talked, meant that I had to move the mask layer down. And anyways, I think this piece is just about coming to the end, and that's all I have to say about it anyways. So thank you for watching, let me know if you like it, and see you next time!